going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is actually a different day from when I recorded the exhaust clips and the startup, just because yesterday things ended up getting a little bit busy, so I had to just pretty much take the clip and then go on with the rest of my day. So if you watched my last video, you would know that we just bought a 1996 Dodge Cummins dually with a 12 valve in it. Obviously it's 12 valve, with a frame snapped in half. I got it for a really good deal, being that the frame is snapped in half. You guys can maybe see a little bit of the arch there. I'll go ahead and get underneath of it here in just a little bit. This video is pretty much going to be going over the truck itself, and what I'm going to be doing with it, because as most of you know, I just want the motor and the transmission out of it for the big Cummins. Now there's not a whole lot left that's good on this truck, but what is good that's left will be up for grabs for you guys or whoever. I am in Norton, Ohio. I don't know where all my subscribers are from, but I am from here. So what is good on the truck, we'll go ahead and run through that real fast, just in case anybody's interested in that. The front bumper is good. You would need to replace the plastic covering here, but other than that, it's good. There's no rust on it. The fenders are good. The passenger side has this little bit here under the antenna. It looks like they actually welded that. So that's up to you if you want that, but the other side is completely good. The headlights are good, the mirrors are good. You could take the fiberglass the rear fenders, because they are fiberglass. However, this side does have a hole in it. I don't know if someone would care about that or not. The other side is good though, no holes, no nothing like that. The driver's side taillight is good. The mirrors are good, if I didn't say that already. I'll be selling the wheels and tires for sure as well, and possibly the rear axle if anybody wants it. Other than that, oh, the hood and the grill is good, and believe it or not, the dash is completely solid in this truck. No cracks, you can tap it, nothing breaks, so I'll be selling that. The seats could go out of it, but other than that, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, someone might want more off of the truck. So I think that's it, as far as going over the good stuff of it. The rest of it will be going to scrap for sure. So now let's get to the fun part. So it's a 1996. I will be pulling the motor out of this and the transmission. I'll be pulling the transmission out because I plan on having Power Driven Diesel build me a custom trans, and along with that they do want a core, and I don't think they would accept the C6 transmission out of the light blue truck originally as a core. So I will be using this transmission as a core probably, but if they would accept the C6 transmission, I would end up doing that and then just selling this Dodge transmission. Now this motor is bone stock. The P pump on it is a P pump. That was the only way I was going to take one. It is bumped up a little bit, but other than that, stock turbo, has an aftermarket intake, and a straight pipe 4 or 5 inch exhaust. I'm not really sure. It was only ever owned by 2 people. It was owned by the original old guy that bought it right off the lot, and then eventually he ended up losing interest in it, and he traded his son for his son's V10 dually. It was the same exact truck, but it had a V10 in it instead. And then his son drove this and parked it, and that's when all the stuff got into the frame here. If you guys watched my last video, we went over this. I guess on this body style truck, there is, I don't know if there's just an extra big gap in here normally or what, but supposedly from what I hear, the frames are notorious from rotting right where this one did on these trucks. And what happens is dirt, leaves, whatever, just so happens to fall through between the bed and the cab and sit there on the frame and rot it, and I guess they're notorious for cracking. So as you can see, I think it does have a hole in it. This is the, oh yeah, that's the passenger side. I don't know if you can see that. I might have to enhance it on the computer a little bit, but there's the driver's side. It's not as bad as the passenger side, but it is still bad. So plans with the motor, I'm looking to get 800 horse out of this motor, which should be very doable. It's just going to be kind of cool because nobody really does anything with 12 valves anymore. The reason being that I'm going with the 12 valve, I have this asked pretty often. I just want it to be an old simple mechanical system. I don't really want all the electronics and computers and stuff like that on the Cummins as of right now. That could change later on down the road, but I kind of doubt it. I plan on doing this swap entirely correctly with the best of the parts available on the market and doing everything entirely correctly. Pretty much a full-blown show quality truck is what I'm going for with this. Now, I personally have no intentions of taking the truck to SEMA or, you know, something like that, but I do have intentions of building it to the standards of a SEMA quality truck. I'll be looking to contact Daryl Reese from Far From Stock. I will be running compound turbos. There's different styles, second gen manifolds. I may end up swapping that out, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything with the pump. I have an uncle that works at a diesel shop. They build sled pulling trucks. I'm gonna have him help me out with a lot of this, just to make sure the engine is, built to complete perfection. I want, you know, reliable, nicely done, correctly done work on, you know, for the motor, and be able to beat on it reliably and not have any issues. So I have the compound turbos, bigger injectors, obviously. I don't know what size exhaust I'm going to run. It'll definitely be a 4 or 5 inch straight pipe. I'm just not sure which yet. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm back and forth. I plan on axle dumping it, but man, do I keep on seeing these trucks with the hood stack, and it sounds so good and it looks so cool. So I'm back and forth on that. Obviously it's so far down the road, but we're just kind of, you know, going back and forth with everything right now, talking about stuff, getting plans together, and figuring everything out. I will be running probably an AFE, if not a Banks intake horn. Probably end up running a Mishimoto intercooler, and then that'll be it for the outside pretty stuff. The inside of the motor, I do plan on running a 6.7 crank, just so it'd be a stroker 5.9. I don't think I plan on boring it. It depends on how everything looks on the inside. Maybe do a little bit more as far as the inside of the motor goes. But I think other than that, it's just, if any of you guys know like how to, you know, build a motor, like an old school type of motor, you know, you do your head work, bigger pistons or high compression pistons, stroking it, more boost. This is pretty much just going to be that same type of deal. It's going to get more fuel, more air, more compression, more bang is what it's going to be. More fun stuff. So I think that is going to be it for this video, guys. Just wanted to kind of go over the dually itself, and what's going to be available off of it and the plans for it itself. I'm still working on that surprise. I do believe it's going to go through. It's just it's a very big pain in the rear right now, but we are getting there. So between that big surprise itself and the next video, it'll either be that or me getting the frame prepped for the Cummins for paint. Me and my buddy Bailey will be painting that frame in the shop that I have. So we're going to go ahead and get that moved out from underneath of the truck itself and set up where it needs to be on frame jacks, and getting paint wrap all around it, you know, pretty much building like a paint booth, a homemade paint booth. So those will be the next 2 videos, I believe. You know, stuff changes so fast with this kind of stuff, but that is the plan for the next 2 videos, guys. So lots of fun stuff coming. Whether it's the surprise video or it's the frame stuff, we have many big things coming, and I'm super excited. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you aren't already, make sure you head on down there and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications if you want notified every time I make a post. We have a lot of fun, big, cool things coming. So make sure you guys do that. Leave a comment down below if you have something, a recommendation about the 12 valve, something we should do. If you want something off of the truck, you know, anything like that, leave a comment down below. Let me know, and I will catch you guys next time.
I took off from work with just a woman. Stop working just to start a I took off from work with just a